Well, you know what would make a lot of financial advisors and a lot of accredited investors, business owners, a lot of the boomer investor clients happy would be a bit of cryptocurrency regulatory clarity, right? We've talked about this about a million times, that we're not going to moon until Uncle Sam waves the green flag and says it's okay to go and people feel safe. And we want to give everybody an update from what's happening on Capitol Hill. Last week, right before the coronavirus started putting everybody on lockdown, we traveled down to Washington, D.C. for the introduction of the Cryptocurrency Act of 2020. And I'm going to share my screen here for a minute. We crafted, so the bill provides an overarching framework. It's rather broad, but it provides classification for categories of digital assets and assigns an existing regulatory body to provide oversight without creating any new government or new levels of bureaucracy, which we like. And it was introduced by a Republican congressman from Arizona, Paul Gosar. And we worked in conjunction with his staff, along with Marshall Hayner from MetalPay and Eric Finman, to help bring awareness, at least to the bill. We produced this infographic which breaks it down. It's available on our website. Now, when we got down there, a couple funny nuances. One, the congressman himself was not able to attend. He was already in self-quarantine. And unfortunately, we were rather disappointed to discover that there wasn't as nice of a playing field in the crypto lobbying world down in DC, the emerging and very new crypto lobbying world. The congressional staffers had attempted to reach out to the blockchain association to help them at least craft or provide some input, and they didn't want to participate at all. They didn't back the bill. They didn't want to participate. And
John, let me add a little color before you continue.
Sure.
John's kind of downplaying what he did last week. This is him on Capitol Hill.
The blockchain wars have started, and we are losing. And as we just heard, American enterprise and American ingenuity is starting to leave.
Addressing lawmakers, the virtues of cryptocurrencies, and how America's falling behind China. He did a fabulous job helping to pick up some of the slack in the launch agenda for this Cryptocurrency Act. What he's describing is that there seems to be a little bit of non-consensus in cryptocurrency land when it comes to which legislation we want to be backing as an industry. We did not, as a firm, understand that there were different, political agendas at play, and we've been evaluating all cryptocurrency legislation. And we were really excited when we saw Paul Gosar's bill because of the fact that it's the most it's the broadest, it's the most all-encompassing. It creates no additional government, and it's a very straightforward bill assigning cryptocurrencies to existing regulators. That's not the case with some of the other bills that are in the works, like the Tokenization Act. And there's some agendas that Jahan's uncovered, and I'll let you pick it back up from there, Jahan. But great job last week, getting this message out, and I know also it's been kind of reverberating around the internet. So well done.
No worries, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. We did a press release, and I put that link in the chat for those that want to get a little bit more color on what was going on. But as I was saying earlier, so CoinDesk covered the event and interviewed the Blockchain Association, and CoinDesk entitled a quote from the Blockchain Association calling the bill dead on arrival and not a serious piece of legislation, which I found wasn't a lot of base to it. They didn't add any color as to why they felt that way, but we definitely felt the frustration from the congressional staffers that they didn't even want to work with them. And it seems that the Blockchain Association supports a bill of their own called the Token Taxonomy Act, which is currently stalled in committee. And coincidentally, the Digital Currency Group also owns CoinDesk and also backs the Blockchain Association. So, and they all work in the same building in DC anyhow. So what we'd like to do is call a bit of attention to the rest of the crypto community that we need to come to a general group consensus, and it's not healthy for the progress of what we're trying to do as an industry whole to have small groups declare themselves as the voice of authority. We need to come together and we need to have a discussion, and there needs to be some input from the cryptocurrency investment community and financial professionals that either have strategies or are looking to get in them. So we welcome it, and we wanted to provide that different take because the coverage was biased and unfair, if you want my personal opinion, and those were some of the reasons why. But it is introduced. I'm not exactly sure the progress of it with all the COVID-19 issues happening in DC. However, in May, there are hearings planned with financial services on the House side that they're going to be reviewing the cryptocurrency and blockchain related bills, and we hope that at least the Cryptocurrency Act of 2020 gets its due, and maybe can pick up some bipartisan sponsors as well.